The question of whether extraterrestrial life, if it exists, comprises one civilization or many is a fascinating one. As of now, we have no direct evidence of extraterrestrial life, so any answer is speculative. However, considering the vastness of the universe with its billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars and potentially even more planets, it seems plausible that if life exists elsewhere, it could have arisen independently in multiple locations. This would suggest the possibility of multiple extraterrestrial civilizations, each with its own unique characteristics and stages of development. The diversity of conditions across different planets and moons could lead to a wide variety of life forms and civilizations, assuming that life can emerge and evolve under different circumstances. Some might be microbial, while others could be technologically advanced. In summary, while we don't have evidence to confirm the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations, the sheer scale and diversity of the universe make it conceivable that there could be multiple civilizations, rather than just one. Verifying the authenticity of a response from an extraterrestrial civilization would be a complex process involving multiple steps and considerations. Here are some key factors that would likely be involved. Signal analysis. The first step would be a thorough analysis of the signal's characteristics. Scientists would examine the frequency, modulation, and structure of the signal to determine if it is artificial rather than a natural astrophysical phenomenon. An authentic extraterrestrial signal might exhibit patterns or structures that suggest intentional communication. Repetition and consistency. Authentic signals are likely to be repeated or exhibit consistent patterns over time. Repeated signals from the same source would strengthen the case for authenticity, as natural sources typically do not produce consistent, repeated patterns that mimic intelligent communication. Source verification. Identifying the source of the signal is crucial. This involves pinpointing the location in the sky from which the signal originates and verifying that it comes from a plausible location, such as a star system with potentially habitable planets. Content analysis. The content of the message would be analyzed for signs of intelligence. This might include mathematical sequences, universal scientific concepts, or other forms of structured information that suggest intentional communication. The presence of a recognizable pattern or code could indicate authenticity. Independent confirmation. Verification would require independent confirmation by multiple observatories and research teams around the world. This would help rule out the possibility of a hoax or an error in detection. Cross-disciplinary collaboration. Experts from various fields, including astronomy, linguistics, cryptography, and information theory, would collaborate to analyze the signal and its content. This interdisciplinary approach would help ensure a comprehensive evaluation. Elimination of terrestrial interference. It's essential to rule out the possibility that the signal is of terrestrial origin, such as interference from satellites, aircraft, or other human-made sources. This involves careful monitoring and analysis of the signal's properties and origin. Peer review and publication. The findings would undergo peer review and be published in scientific journals, allowing the broader scientific community to scrutinize and validate the results. Ongoing monitoring. Continued monitoring of the source for additional signals or responses would be necessary to build a more complete understanding of the communication and its origin. Verifying a response from an extraterrestrial civilization would be a meticulous and collaborative effort requiring careful analysis and validation to ensure that the signal is indeed from an intelligent source beyond Earth.